Hello. Hello everyone. Hi. How are we all? How are we doing this evening? I hope the sound and the microphone and everything is okay. Hope everyone had a good week. I am going to build some orks. Good stuff. Let's see what we've got. I was kindly sent these by The Joy of Painting because he had them lying around and I fancied building some orks. He was very kind and generous and sent me them. Let's see what we've got. Heads, arms, there we go. This one over here. There we go. All sorted. Hi, good evening. Thank you so much for the follow. I saw that you followed earlier on. How are you doing? They look great. I'm so happy to have them. I'm really excited to build them too. These up here. Also got these ones too. Little squig. Yay! So we're gonna paint those up too. This little guy is so heavy. Little metal ones are so heavy. 100% gonna knock all that over. I'll leave that there. So what's everyone been up to this week? My kids went back to school, so I have been catching up on all the housework. You know, just enjoying the peace. So I missed a couple of streams, but that was why. One of the OG metal squigs. He's really cute. He's got really great detail in him too. I'm really looking forward to painting him. And this guy, the war boss guy, oh my god. It's just wicked. Really, really cool. Look at his axe. Super, super cool. Thank you so much. What's this? It's just paint. Scalpel for this bit. Definitely. Hi Diaz, how you doing? Welcome in. I hope you've had a good week and you're enjoying your Friday. I think it's an excellent start, this. They are such cool models. These are going to be the start of my next army, I think. I was looking out for another army for 40k, and everyone posting orcs recently has really put me in the mood for them. And plus, I've watched a couple of battle reports and they look like quite good fun to play. 6 hours trying to make a new weapon for a model. Oh no! Are you molding it or are you... Oh, thank you so much.
Deus Ex Machina just followed.
Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Have you made the weapon yourself, or are you molding it from green stuff or something? Is it kit bash you're doing? hopefully get a game of 40k on Sunday, and I think I might play my Tyranids. I haven't played them. I've only played them once, so I'd like to have another go. I've been playing my sisters a lot recently. Sounds interesting. Oh, you're trying to kit bash a weapon that broke. Oh no! What is the model that the weapon belongs to? Oh, it's just the TV next door. I can hear people talking. It's like, I don't think there's anyone out there. I need to look and see where my drill is to drill these out. I think it's in the next room. I can go grab it. More Westclave. Oh, that sounds really cool. That sounds very cool indeed. Don't worry, this is it's very blunt. It's not sharp enough to do any real damage. It's just for scraping mold lines, this one. Let me just move this down a little smidge. We got rid of the big mat and got a matte kind of back background to see if we could sort out the focus because it was just a nightmare before. I think we have it on manual focus too, which seems to help. I'll just have to remember that when I'm trying to show you guys stuff. So what's everyone getting up to this weekend? Anyone doing anything fun? Jack, I saw you had the tournament running. Is that this weekend? Or is that an upcoming event? That one's done. Done. It is so windy here today, and I have the window open so the door is closing and opening. Yeah, of course. Let me give you the Discord link. Okay, I actually should have that open. I don't have it open. Let me grab it real quick. There's a little work in progress section in there. You can throw it in there. November. Ah. Feel free to throw your Instagram links into the chat, by the way. I have no problem with people sharing their work and stuff like that. So go right ahead. There's no bans or anything silly like that. How are we at? Welcome. Welcome. Let me just add your guys' roles. There we go. There you go. You should be able to post in the work in progress section now. And we can all have a little look. Oh, I still haven't set up my sharing screen. Yeah, no, go ahead. Please do. As I say, I'm happy for it to see everyone's work. I have no problem with people sharing their painting links. Happy to. Do I have my little softs file? No, I don't. If you like being mean and green, taking pictures. Definitely go check it out, guys. As I say, I have no problem with people sharing their work in chat. It's absolutely fine. Any clan taking my fancy? Honestly, I'm not really sure. I feel like there's so many of them, it's kind of a bit overwhelming trying to pick one individual. Oh, I don't know why that, no, that was weird. It flagged out for racist stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure. If you have a suggestion, please do let me know. So far, I have just been kind of like, ooh, I like the green guys. All of them. Not any individual ones have stood out yet, but you know, I like them all. Or the ones I've seen anyway. I'm not sure if it's the wind that's making the door rattle or if it is the cat. It could be either one. It's about his time for frantic zoomies. I'm sure I'll narrow it down to one eventually. But as I say at the moment, I'm just not sure. There's just so many cool ones. Favourite golf just because black and white chicks and absolute mad lads. I like them too, yeah. Those ones are pretty cool. Absolute mad lads. I have a lot of fun painting these, I feel like. I was painting my goblins recently from a book nook and that was great fun. I actually have to finish them. I dropped it on the floor and broke the arm off, so I have to glue it all back together. But it's almost done. Just need to do some repair work and then it's good to go on the shelf. I got a notification that the imps made it all the way to Germany, so I'm pretty happy about that. We made it safely. A favourite colour? Oh, colour of orcs. Our clan? Excuse me. I still have so much stuff to do this month for like different things. I have next week I have writing stuff to do for DB miniatures, and I have some Space Marines to do for commission, although I haven't received them yet. What else? You give me a favourite colour and hopefully that'll tell you what plan you like. Oh, well, right, well, I really like kind of green blues. Anything that falls in the blue or green category, I'm pretty happy with that. So any ones that are kind of in the middle, like an aquamarine, perfect. Oh, this desk is so wobbly, I'm going to have to fix that tomorrow. It's scaring me a little bit. Let's take the water away just in case it does collapse. Death Skulls are then... Death Skulls are your boys then, okay. Let me look them up. Let me look them up real quick. Let's have a little look. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, I like those. Yep. Definitely like those. Wish I'd set up a... I haven't got a screen share set up yet. Yeah, they're very cool. I like the blue. Yep. Yep. And they love looting stuff. I like that. Gives them some character. Oh, is the cat trying to get in? Now he's mewing. What a little shit. He got the opportunity to come in here and he refused when I started, and he was like, nope. But now, of course, he wants in. He's a pest. Truly. Should have sat down and done all this earlier, and then I would have had it. We would have been building straight away. Silly me. You little Mick, you have to face Kobe, you can't be arsed. I have been so lazy this week, I haven't done any painting, and I haven't done any building. My computer's been on a couple of times, but I haven't actually used it for anything worthwhile. So I feel like I'm really behind in all this stuff. Like I say, I've got loads to do. Shouldn't be taking breaks. But you know, it's been 8 weeks since the kids stopped for summer. I figured a couple of days wouldn't hurt. I'll have to show you guys the progress I made on the bard as well. I started the bust. I haven't started. I need to airbrush prime all of the. Hi Purple, how you doing? Welcome in. I need to prime all of the different parts, but I'll do that during the weekend, I think, and then I can get that painted too. So we have lots to get painted during stream, which is good, because next week I start my daytime streams. So I'll be live in the mornings, Monday to Friday. The Bard's so good that I love these prints. They're honestly, every time I get a print from Richard, I think, oh my god, it can't possibly be better, and then the next one's even better. It's great. He's so good. The places that he gets his files from and the care that he takes to print and send them out is just fantastic. Highly recommend. He does all sorts of stuff as well, like if you message him and you're looking for something in particular, he'll hook you up. I'm actually getting some 3D printed. Hi Dragon Skull Studio, how you doing? I'm actually going to order some 3D printed sisters for my army. I want to add to them, and a friend of mine on Instagram has got this really cool STL for some cool sisters, so I'm going to order some of those on Monday. But they're coming all the way from America, so I'll have to wait a bit probably. So I'm excited. He's got this 12K printer and he's using these, so I say that like I know what that means. I'm very well, thank you. I'm glad it's Friday. Happy for the weekend. Have you had a good week? Are you off this weekend, or are you working? Or at school? Well, you won't be at school, will you? What's happening? Oh, it's just my Twitch alerts going off. Catching up. Oh, no! God, I couldn't have done that if I tried. I love these heads, they're really cool. Long past school. Yeah, me too. I think what we'll do is we will put let's get the ones that we've done together. What ones will we put together? Two hands and two guns. So let's go. All for the weekend just working on painting projects. Nice one! That's what I'll be doing too. Catching up and everything. Alright, let's get these ones together. This one. Let's put these up here just now. So we need a torso. We do this, we can get them together a bit faster. It's a bit more interesting for you guys to look at too. This. We need some legs. What have we got? This one. swear, this door, I can barely just hear it, and it sounds like someone chapping on the door. Give me a few seconds. I don't think it's the cat anymore, I think he's lost interest. Oh. There's such interesting molds, I'm really looking forward to painting these. I think, like, don't get me wrong, like I've had fun painting my sisters too, but I think the armor thing is just kind of, the humanoid kind of armor thing is, I'm fed up with it. I want to paint some cool, interesting shapes, you know? And orcs are definitely that. So what head will we go with? Let's give him this one. Okay, let's put this board together. God, I hope I can open this glue. Oh, come on. There's you do any kind of colours too. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, and battle damage, yeah. It's true. The glue, this glue. I mean, obviously, don't smell glue. It's bad for you. But it smells so nice. It smells like pear drops. I'm gonna have to go and jam that door shut. It's being so loud. Hold on, I need to jam the door shut before it drives my neighbours crazy. 1 second and I'll be back. There we go. Fixed. Let's get his head on. And then, well, actually, let's glue him onto the base first. Wow. Catfish by Bryce Savage. Wow.
Erotrix just followed.
Hello, Rotrix. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you've had a good week. We're just building some orcs at the moment. The joy of painting in chat was kind enough to send me some to build and paint. So that's what we're doing tonight. No, I think you looted them off me is better for your new Death Skull persona. You know what, you're right. I looted them from the joy of painting. We looted them. I think that's probably what I'll go with because blue, I like that. They're such cool wee models. I'm sure that somewhere I have like a really, some of my husband's ones, some really old, like I bought them ones years ago, but he wasn't playing it or painting at the time. I don't remember why I got them, to be honest. But I don't know, they weren't like these ones, these are very cool. I don't even remember what they were. Maybe they weren't even orcs. This little guy is like, I'm understanding this little guy's from like the 90s or thereabouts. He's so cute. His little, oh, little axe and his little pistol. And then you got this guy who came to party with like a huge, so it's a flamethrower, rocket launcher, not really sure. It's beast anyway. See, like this looks great fun to play. I think this will be really good fun to play. I missed a little bit of the mole thing there. What was it, the other one I did? No. Give on this side. Give another little thing to cure. Cute and arc, just ugh. I mean, more like less the arc is cute and more the miniature nature of him is cute. He looks like a badass. I'm going this guy. I might actually leave the heads separate and paint them on little sticks, to be honest, to get into them properly and get all the teeth and stuff. I do need to finish that pink one. Is that wait, was that your ones that you posted, the pink ones? They were great, the Barbie looking ones. I thought they were pretty cool. Perfect. Oh, they're great. I love that. People are going to absolutely... Are you going to play with those? Or are they just kind of for display? People are going to love that when you rock up to the table and break out some pink orcs. I love that. That is so clever. I'm looking forward to seeing that happening. think that would be really popular. For DepthCon 25. Oh. Can you share your plans, or are they top secret? Oh shit. The whole team gonna pop over there and hopefully do a panel. Well, that'll be cool. Are they gonna like live stream or something that can we all watch? There we go. First one build. Oh, you can't see. Let me zoom in for you guys. Focus. Oh, far. He doesn't have a head yet, but you know, you get the idea. Oh, there's a bit of fluff attached to him. But that's cat hair. It gets absolutely everywhere. So yeah. As I say, I'm going to keep the heads and we're going to cocktail stick them and paint them separately. I'm starting to hate the Daughter of Cain, so I have 2 key points to build and paint. Oh my god. Hopefully running a panel from Grots to Knobs how to make a Warhammer community and by the main team. Well, that's cool. I like that, that sounds cool. I know, it's the when you've got like that many still to build. Last one that I did that was 2,000 points was my Night Haunt, and oof, it took me like the best part of a year to paint it all and build all. And honestly, there's still some that need a little bit. Orc heads, oh, controversial. Controversial, and here stirring it up, Whiskey Jack. His army return. Sounds good. Time are we at? 10 past. We're going to take a quick smoke break in like 5 minutes. And then I will come back to you guys. And we'll build another one. Another one. And this fella goes with this fella. Ooh, some disco vibes, like it. Hi Jeff, how you doing? No worries, Diaz, we'll be here. We will wait right here. Brother! Oh, thank you so much, Jeff. I really appreciate you continuing your sub, that's awesome. Been playing Gladius with Chaz. Oh yeah, how's that going? That game looks so much fun, but I have no idea what's going on. I just keep saying about it, and I'm totally clueless. I'm so rubbish at computer games now. Sorry, I'm here, I'm working on cam. My bad. I'm just scraping the mold lines right now. You're not missing anything really amazing. It's not too bad. I think I could just like do these ones together. Like that together. Okay, far out is that gonna be? No, I think we just go this arm first, then the gun arm. That's fair. Oh, right, so let me show you my bard. I forgot to see. Let me grab him. Where is he? Oh, here he is. I did some of his skin. Right, let me focus. Camera. There we go. So I started working on some of the skin tones on his face. When did I do that? Monday? Can't remember. This week's been a mad blur. Maybe Wednesday. So I did this on his face. Started working on his skin tones. I haven't worked on his arms yet. You can see it's still a bit patchy. But we did some work on his face. So I'm pretty pleased with that. It's turning out pretty cool. Pleased that it'll be really awesome once he's done. As I say, I still have to do all the other ones, the small one. And I also finished the dwarf guy too. So he's finished. Finally, he's got his shield on. His cape painted. The best of my ability, anyway. Yeah, pretty pleased with him too. Thanks, guys. Been up until this week, we've been doing quite a lot of bits and bobs. Been doing okay. The bard's great. I'm really pleased with that. The bust was just, it's so cool looking. It'll be a nice piece for my desk up on the shelf. Thanks, Jeff. Did you ever get your mouse mat yet? Or is it still en route? It's en route. Oh, sorry. I forgot to zoom it back in again. That's the only thing about it being on manual focus. Sometimes I forget. Switch it back over. But it's better that than it being like zooming in and out on you guys randomly. Thanks for letting me know though. Oh, we've got some pictures of the work in progresses. Oh, here we go. Lovely, lovely. Oh, I see what you mean. It's broke right at the right. Oh, nightmare. It's a really awkward place for it to break. Oh, look at that. God, those are massive big models. Huge. You guys are so good at this. What else we got? Gorkanite. Oh, he's awesome. He's really cool. Now we play the waiting game. Oh, that looks not bad. Just wait for it to cure and you'll be good. 4 bars. Ah, it's the joys, right? I've repaired my Lady Ollander staff. God, I don't know how many times now. It's so fragile and so thin and spindly that, you know, you bump it a little bit and that's it. It's just breaks. It's usually at the wrist or at the top half where all the kind of gem bit is at the top. Let's stick this guy's arm on. I do, and there's no chance. I love that model, but oh, she was difficult to paint. Really difficult to paint. And it was one of the first models that I painted, and I stupidly put her all together. Every part of her, I put it all together and then tried to paint her. It was a nightmare. So many parts broke and I had to repair it. There's so many bits I couldn't reach and stuff like that, so if I could build her again, I would definitely do it in parts. Not recommended to build her all first. I did that with a few models at the start, built them all, and then realised after the fact that I would definitely not do that again. To put something on here too. My commission's nothing tiny. Yeah, I think that's fair. Oh, I didn't do the modeling in this one. I also forgot we've got these wee bits too. This guy's got like I haven't actually looked at these ones yet. I was too excited about these, so I was like, oh my god. Let's see. Oh, okay, so it's like a little banner. Some heads. This is cool. What's that, like a Cthulhu type thing? Oh. Very cool. Like this. With the fez. Sorry, I'm not even showing you guys this. See? Maybe a bit bright. They're cool. So we'll hang on to them too because I might use the Fez head because he's pretty cool. Is this the trousers we had? Yes. No. Billet ones. Yeah, billet ones. I'll tell you what, I'm happy that I have got my... Hi Spark Minis, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm happy that I have my airbrush to do all the primer and stuff like that for commissions. It'll take half the time. Once I get the marines, I'll be able to start on them. They're to be executioner marines, so that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to painting those. How you doing, Spark Minis? Did you have a good week? How are things in sunny Florida? I'm building some orks right now. Work sucks, weather stormy, but thank God it's Friday. Yeah, thank God it is Friday. It is at least the weekend. I hope things clear up. I hope work gets better. Stick them on a base. A bit better. So let's get the two gunners. Chopper boys. Right, whilst those two are clear, I'm going to quickly run off for a quick smoke and I will be back in like 10 minutes. So you guys hang out here and listen to the music. No ads or anything. I will be back in like 10 minutes. No worries, take care and thank you again for sending me these guys. I'm having great fun with them. Looking forward to painting them. And I will catch up with you on Instagram. Thanks for hanging out and for the follow. I will be back in 10 minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I am back. Where's my live stream? Oh, there it is. Ah, there's a cat in here. Hi. Hi. I'm back. Brought a cat in, although I think he snuck in. So he's going to be loud. Apologies. Apologies. You know how it is. Where are my clippers? I suppose this is a... Ooh. I don't actually know where my Citadel ones have gone. What is it, Harry? Harry, do you need to do that in here? Hmm? Can you be frantic elsewhere? Thank you very much. He's like poised in the corner, ready to be crazy. I worry about my models. As long as he stays over there, it's fine. Harry, man. You're gonna have to grab him. There he goes. He's such a menace. See, this time every night, see, between now and like 11 o'clock, he's absolutely mental. It's like 100% zoomy time. It's the Witchinger. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you lose your cat? That's horrible. It's such a shame. I can't imagine our house without Harry now. He's just like so much a part of it. We have a dog too, who's nearly, wow, he must be about 15, maybe 16. He's getting on in years, and you can definitely see his age these days. He's deaf as a post. He's blind as a bat. But he's still pretty spry sometimes when he wants to be. But generally he sleeps most of the day and just chills. He's a very old boy indeed. They become like so much part of your family pets, don't they? It's so horrible when you lose one. Oh, I see. Oh, that's good. At least you've got someone to go home to, and you're going to see all your cat and your computer. So, how long have you got before you go home? October? So, a little bit yet. Well, I hope you're feeling better soon. Oh man, I'm so hungry. I had pizza for dinner, and then we made brownies. And although I haven't had any brownies, but I'm really hungry. I think I want brownies. Where are you from, Diaz? Italy, lovely. I've never been to Italy, but it's one of those places that I've always wanted to visit. Everywhere looks so lovely. And the history. Lovely place to visit, not so lovely to live in. I feel like that about Scotland. I'm sure I understand why people love to visit here and think it's lovely, but it's not the greatest place in the world to live. Well, Glasgow isn't anyway. There's lots of nicer places around Scotland that I would rather live. I think I'm just very bored of living in the city now. I want to get out in the countryside, nature. We have lots and lots and lots of castles. There's a castle, very small ruins of a castle not far from where I live. It's very tiny, but it's still a castle. But the big castles, there are tons of really beautiful ones. That's the thing about Scotland, they'll never get tired of up north in the Highlands. Because it is beautiful up there. Really lovely. Did I do these? I did. I did. You should definitely come visit Scotland. We have plenty of castles that you can visit all over the country as well, not just in the Highlands. So that's dry. Close. And then we just have one more. I go food sorted. No problemo. I'm gonna finish this little guy. Then I'll finish with you. Oh, that's really cool. Don't do it. Well, maybe they do. Not that I know of. Don't do anything like that in any of the castles nearby here. But that would be something I would be really cool to see. I've seen like smaller kind of things like that in some places. We'll have like old Scottish games, the Highland games, in smaller venues, in smaller places. Got food sorted. Oh, good stuff. I am hungry. Trying to think if I've got anything else to show you guys that I've been doing this week. As I say, I've not been doing much painting. I finished off the bard and the dwarf and the little mage lady. What else did I do? Nothing really. Like I say, I was just enjoying the fact that the kids weren't here for a minute, you know? Just being able to sit in the quiet with a coffee. Like tossing trees and barrels of beer, exactly. The caber toss. I feel like I watched a video recently about this. Why was I watching a video about caber tossing? Oh, I can't remember. Whiskey Jack, do you remember? Oh, I don't know. It must have been like on recently in near Glasgow. The World Championship bagpipe band thing is this weekend in Glasgow, where all the best bagpipe bands, I guess, get together. It might have been in the news. I can't remember even what it was in context to. It must have been that it was going on nearby. I've been to, there's a place called Luss near Loch Lomond that has Highland Games, and I went there to watch that in the summer years and years ago. When they do caber tossing, like throwing axes and stuff, picking up stones, swinging balls on a big chain. I mean, it was all really quite exciting. I think my first stop in Italy would definitely be Rome. That's probably kind of cliche, but I would want to see Colosseum and various other places. Like I'd need to stay there for a couple of weeks, I think, to see everything that I would want to see. And then I would want to go to Florence, and then I would want to go to Tuscany. Those would be my, anywhere else would be fine. I would stop off anywhere else too, but those would be my three kind of first ports of call. Tuscany because of the food, and the other two because of the history. My university degree was in the Greeks and Romans, so I would be very much interested in that. Rome, Florence, Naples, Venice, not just during carnival season, Verona and Taranto. I think that Venice, I would love to go to Venice, but not in carnival season too, because it just seems so busy, and I'd like to kind of be able to move around and see things without just being, that really heavy tourist thing. I'd love to go to Naples too. Verona, they're all like everywhere. There isn't a place in Italy that I would be like, no, I don't really want to go there. I'd be like, yep, book me a flight. I'm off. The food and the wine, and the kind of culture in general just seems so much more relaxed than it does in Britain. Certainly to us outsiders, I don't know obviously as a person living there what it's like. Italian people just seem so much more relaxed about everything. Yeah, I bet. I bet it is so busy. I mean, I understand why it would be fantastic to experience that. It's just, it's too much. I don't think I would enjoy it if it was so busy. I think it would make me really anxious. It's such a kind of small place anyway, and it's such a heavy tourist industry. Kind of just always assume it's going to be busy. But I think in carnival season that would just be too much. Too much. I'm only little, I would get lost in crowds. I'm like 5'3", 5'4". The last time I was anywhere like so busy where it was like that, it was the Commonwealth Games were on in Glasgow, and it was so busy. Like just you could not move for people. Just shoulder to shoulder, everybody kind of having to go in one direction because there was just no other option. It was unpleasant. It's the only time I've ever seen Glasgow that busy. Oh, well, that's not true. It was really quite busy during the COP26 thing. No, whatever COP it was that was on. It was pretty busy then too. What would you say is like the most touristy thing to do when you go to Italy? What's the thing that you think that most tourists do when they get there that Italian people just hate? Like, what's your top tip for us to avoid doing when we go to Italy to not look like big, awful tourists? You know what I mean? Like, what's the thing? What's the faux pas that most tourists do when they go to Italy? I bet there's loads. Oh God, yeah. I bet, yeah. I can see why that would be like the eye roll. Give you away right away as a tourist, right? Oh hey, I had trout. Oh, I had put over here. God damn. Doesn't matter. We can stick on here. The thing that I would be most interested, other than the seeing the history and stuff like that, is the eating. I'd eat so much food in Italy. I love Italian food. It's just, oh, it's delicious. I don't think I've ever eaten anything that was Italian that I didn't enjoy. So authentic in Italy Italian can only be better, right? Let's have this guy axe in the back of the way. I put a little bit much glue on that. Oh. Where did I put all the heads? Oh, they're right there. They're right there. Let me show you the other guys whilst we're just waiting on this glue to dry that was sent. So there's this one. Oh, let me zoom in. Oh, it is. So you can see. Why aren't you gonna? Okay, and let's focus it here. So we've got this guy. He's kind of, what's his flamethrower? Rocket launcher, badass thing. This fella here. Some more choppers. Have a little, oh, oops. Have a little squig, and this is a metal one too, so it's quite heavy. It's really cool. And then there's this one, which is very cool. This is a second edition one apparently, and it's very cute. Look how tiny he is. Love it. And this big boy. Look at this guy. Isn't that awesome? Orks, his big axe. Beautifully painted as well. Look at that. So this is the aspiration point for my orks. Oh, let me grab the focus. Put it back in for you guys. There we go. Fun fact, many tourists don't actually like Italian food because of how poorly it's presented abroad, but the wine and alcohol in general is really appreciated. You'll never get a drinking game with a northeasterner. You'll die before losing. Well, I don't drink much, so honestly, I don't really care much for the presentation of food. I'm more about the taste of it. I'm not really fussy in that sense. I'm not an eat with your eyes first type person. I'm just a get stuck in. We ain't fancy around here. We ain't fancy. Which is funny because I am married to a chef who's classically trained. I'm the least fancy person. I think there's more lines on this one. We can sort that tomorrow. They don't have heads on, so there's room to kind of move things around. I'm scared to like put it down. I don't want it to knock it off. There's so much. Oh, I see. I hope not. I think it would be. Oh, I feel like I would really enjoy it. One of us will to the green tide. Hello, Holiday Half Life. How you doing? I have my orc boys here. We're just building them up, getting them all ready to be painted. I'm pretty pleased with them. They're pretty awesome. Very cool little guys. Let me just stick this guy on here. And then we can take a look. There we go. I love them that you can make them quite dynamic. The poses as well, they're not quite... You can move them around, make them quite interesting. I've got the heads here, but like I say, I'm gonna... Do I have cocktail sticks to hand? Oh, I do. Excuse me. This is my... I'll show you in a second. Just grabbing some pointy ones. Boys, not guys. And it's said with Cockney and accent. Okay, boys. Is that close? Proper Italian food can be pretty rich. Yeah. I get that. I think I can see why that would be kind of a shock to if you're used to like more bland food, like British food's pretty bland, right? I have the sisters of battle. Excuse me. Oh, they're way over there. Can I reach any of them? I can reach one of them. Reach this lady. She doesn't have a backpack on. Oh. I have this. These are my sisters. They're Bloody Rose chapter. Red armor. So I've been painting those up. They're not finished yet because other things keep popping up and getting in the way. But like good stuff. Tastier it becomes. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm going to eat so much food when I come offline. Kit bashing was amazing back in the days of VDR. What is VDR? VDR. I feel like that's something really obvious. I've been stupid. Oh, it's because of the airbrushing. I was like, why is that yellow? I was practicing my airbrushing on my husband's dreadnought the other day. I did an okay job, so like, he was fine. Vehicle design rules. Very dark radiators. It was a way to point up your creation with armor panels, speed weapons. Oh, right, okay, I see. I see. Those don't run. Could be any of these things I wouldn't have known. The last cocktail stick. How's your week been, Holiday Half-Life? You had a good one? Here we go. Some arc heads. I've got these too, right? So I'm not really sure what to do with these. What? This is a gun. Got Fez head guy. I suppose I could put him on one of these guys. Oh. Well, at least it's Friday, right? It is the weekend at least. Let's put that guy on there. Well, actually, let's not bother. Let's keep him on there. No, we'll put him on a cocktail stick. That's what we'll do. I need to find my Citadel ones. I don't know where they've gone. We need another stick. The text not sticking to it. We could just do a little bit of. Oh, I don't have any super glue in here. Alright, we'll stick them here. Because I would like to do Fez Guy on one of them. Maybe it's a bit of maybe it's just that bit of blue tack. There we go. No, it doesn't want to stick. I'll just get a bit of super glue and I can glue it on. Yes, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the boss too. So that's so awesome. I'm so pleased. Right. Well, guys, I am going to call it a night there. Is there anyone on to raid? Let's see who's available. Oh, Band of Badgers is live. So guys, if you like a bit of D&D, feel free to hang around in here. We will go raid them. And I will see you guys. What day is today? Friday. So I'll see you tomorrow night. And we will hang out and do some painting of these, you guys. I'll get them all primed. And we'll be ready to go. So take care everyone. And thank you for hanging out. And have a good weekend. Enjoy your Saturday and Sunday.